channel. So today I'm going to be giving you some ideas of what you can do on an autumn rainy day. So it is officially autumn now. I'm so excited. I love the fashion in autumn. I love like the vibe of it, the coziness. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely an autumn kind of girl, but also do love summer. The weather's quite nice. However, I don't deal that well in the heat. I love the idea of heat, and then I get in it and I'm a bit like, ah. But anyways, today I thought I'd give you some ideas of what you could do if it is an autumn rainy day, because we're definitely into the autumn weather now. Last week we had a few more hot days left of summer, and now it's officially autumn and the weather has just completely turned. It's raining pretty much every single day. It's freezing cold, but I do not mind it because I feel like you can just wrap up and you feel all cozy, apart from the fact I have to wear suits at school, so it does get quite cold. Anyways, I've got my cup of tea here in my mug that says snuggle up on it. I thought it was very, very appropriate, and I love a good cup of tea and I'm feeling so cozy. Let's get into the video. The first idea I'm going to give you is to read a book. I know this seems so stereotypical and everyone's going to say that, but I was thinking you could not only read a book, but you could also pick a book with a few of your friends. All pick a book that you're going to read at the same time, and then once you've all finished reading it, you could all discuss your ideas, what your opinions were on the book, how you thought the plot was. I feel like that'd just be so cool, like a mini book club or something, but just with your friends, and then you can all pick something that you all would love to read. I just thought that'd be a nice twist on just saying, oh, read a book, you know what I mean? Like, if you get to discuss it with your friends, I feel like it's a lot more encouraging to actually read it. If you're like me and you do want to read, but you just never get round to it, and you're doing other things instead, and you think, oh right, tonight I'm going to read some of my book before I go to bed. Well, I just don't. I get in bed, and if I think, oh, I'm going to fall asleep soon, I just go to sleep. If I'm thinking, oh, I don't really feel that tired, then I'll read. But the amount of times that I actually think, oh, I don't feel that tired is not many, because honestly, when I get in bed, I'm flat out, I'm going to sleep, that's it. My second idea is to do a photo shoot. Autumn is such a picturesque time of the year. I just feel it's so nice. There's so many leaves everywhere. There's the golden trees. You know, you can do one of those ones with the umbrella, like raining, like dripping down from it with your face behind. I don't know, something really cool. I feel like you could do a lot of different photo ideas in the autumn time, and I'm definitely going to be doing some soon. Or go to a pumpkin patch. It's one of my things on my bucket list this year for autumn, is to go to a pumpkin patch, because I've never been before and it looks so cool. Olivia, I've told you about this, and I know you're going to be rolling your eyes right now, because I told Olivia that I really want us to go to a pumpkin patch together, and she's like, oh gosh. Then I thought you could drink some warm drinks. I mean, if you're like me and you are obsessed with tea, then you can just drink tea. Drinking a warm drink immediately makes me feel so much better. It makes me feel cozy, makes me feel warm inside, literally and also metaphorically. It just makes me feel all cozy and fuzzy and just great, honestly. But also, hot chocolate is such a cute drink in the autumn. I feel like even the look of it, even if you don't like drinking it, just looks so pretty, doesn't it? When you put like the marshmallows and cream on it. Like, I love hot chocolate, but I don't really like cream and I don't really like marshmallows, but I always put them on top anyway and eat them just because it looks nice. Don't judge, we've all been there, come on. My next suggestion is to make a Pinterest board, and you could do it like autumn themed. So you could make a board of autumn photos, your autumn bucket list ideas, things you'd like to get done in autumn, places you'd like to go, etc. I know there's still restrictions with COVID and stuff. Well, in the UK we've had a few more restrictions put in again, so there is some restrictions on what you actually can do this autumn. However, I'm sure you'll be able to find a way. So many things you can do just in the area you live in. Just like make use of the area you live in, I'd probably say. Like, wherever you live, if you live in the country or if you live in the city, like wherever it is, just try and make the most of your area and see what you can actually do in autumn time. But anyways, going back to the Pinterest board thing, you could make a Pinterest board of baking ideas or stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Just make boards that make you feel happy, or just your aesthetic, like loads of colours, pretty colours, just stuff like that. And I feel like I'm gonna probably be doing this very, very soon, like making Pinterest boards. And if I do make one, I'll probably let you guys know what my like username is, so you guys can follow my Pinterest boards and like have a look at some of them if you would like. Another idea is to set some goals and to manifest something. So just write down your goals for the rest of 2020. We only have a couple months left, but you can make this a great year if you choose to. So write down your goals, write down what you want to achieve, and then manifest some of them. So if you don't really know much about manifesting, I'd recommend you watch the film The Secret. I actually found out about this film from Absolute Heidi. She was talking about it in a live stream and about manifesting and stuff, and I was just like, I am so into it now. I'm so into the manifesting thing. I just am. I have a couple of things that I manifest every single day, and I actually have found that a few things have happened that I've manifested. I know not everyone believes in that kind of thing, but if it's something you're interested in or interested in learning about, then I would definitely recommend watching the film The Secret. It kind of explains it in an easier way for you to understand, and it's really just so intriguing. Even if you don't like believe it or you don't want to actually manifest something, I feel like it's still so like interesting to learn about. Why not do some baking? You can bake some brownies, cupcakes, anything that you love, just bake it. I'm personally not really a baker or a chef. Like, I don't really do much cooking or baking or anything. It's not really my forte. However, I do think it's fun if you do it with like friends, family. It can be quite fun, but I don't really do it on my own, but you might. I would probably make brownies if I was gonna make something. Do a workout. Now, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, why are you suggesting this? But if it's raining outside and you don't want to go out, you might as well be productive and make use of your time and work out. Obviously, not everyone's into working out, and that is completely fine. I was working out every single day for the first like 3 months or more of lockdown, and then I've just stopped, and I feel so bad about it. Like, I really want to get into it again. I was loving it so much, and I know that I need to get my fitness level back up there, so I'm going to carry on doing it. But just out of interest, I used to do the 20-minute Pamela Reif full body workout, beginner one, and that was really helpful for me. I was already starting to gain like a little bit of muscle just from doing it for a couple months, like every day, so I'm definitely gonna get back into doing that again, and it just made me feel so good. So I will let you know when I've started doing it again. You could watch a movie, do a movie marathon, or do the same thing that I said about doing with the books, where you and your friends pick a film each and then you all watch it. So I'm actually doing that with my friends, which is why I kind of like came up with the idea. Play a board game with family or friends. You can also play them on your own. I think there's some board games you can play on your own if they haven't got anyone to play it with. But yeah, maybe even if you just got like one person you can play it with, they're so much fun. Board games are one of my favourite things to do all year round, but especially in autumn, especially if it was a rainy day. And it's just so much fun spending time with family, and I feel like you can really cherish those moments when you're playing games with family and friends. It's just a really nice moment. You just think, oh, I'm just sat here like with my family and friends now. I really cherish this moment. Go for a walk, go outside in the autumn leaves, in the cold, wrap up in a nice woolly coat and scarf and stuff, and that's such a lovely thing to do in the autumn. You can film a vlog if you are a YouTuber, or even if you're not, you might want to just film one and then put it on like a memory stick or your computer or something, and then you could look back at that vlog in years to come. You don't have to upload it anywhere. You could just film videos and then keep them for yourself. Write a letter to your future self. Now, I'm actually planning on doing this probably tonight because I'm in the mood to write stuff down and just, you know, get things out onto paper. So I think I'm gonna write a letter to my future self, and I just thought it's such a cool idea. Basically, I've been watching To All the Boys I Loved Before, where she wrote letters to like those people she loved or whatever, and I was just thinking, oh, I actually might write some letters to like my future self, and it's a little bit different, but still. Try out and experiment with some new hairstyles. I had a hairstyles video up on my channel about a year or two. Was it a year ago or 2 years ago? I'm not sure. I was so proud of that video. It's the first video I ever filmed with my Canon G7X. So I think it might have been 2 years ago nearly. And so if you want to have some hairstyle inspiration, you can go check out that video. I will link it in the description, and you can try out some new hairstyles. Clean your room, do a little bit of a, I was gonna say spring clean, but more of like an autumn clean, just to make you feel better. I am in really serious need of tidying my room. It's an absolute tip, and it makes me feel like messy in my head as well as physically messy, and I don't really like it, so I really need to tidy my bedroom. Learn a new hobby, start a new hobby. You could learn how to knit, you learn how to draw, make jewelry, I don't know. You could just learn a new hobby. I'm sure there's so many apps out there and websites where they do courses of how to do certain things, and you could just learn something new and you could feel so great about it afterwards. Do some work, whether it's school work, whether you go to uni, like university coursework, anything, even if it's just a little bit of work that's been hanging over you for ages, just get it done. I am one, I need to take my own advice on this one. I need to just get it out of the way. Like, I feel like I always not put it off, but I just sort of think I don't feel like I'm going to do it right. But if I just start, usually once I started doing the work, it feels nowhere near as bad once you've started. It's just the idea of starting that's usually the worst part. Make a vision board with all your goals, print off photos of the things that you want to achieve in the future, what you want your life to be like, and try and aim for those. If it's something that you would really like, say you'd really like a dog when you're an adult, like when you're older, and you think, I'm gonna aim to have this dog when I'm older, print off a photo of the dog that you'd like and then manifest it maybe, and work towards it and think how you're gonna get the dog, what you're gonna do, what age you're gonna get the dog, things like that, you know what I mean? I don't know, that was just a random example, but just make a vision board. Look through some old photos, whether it's on your phone, in a photo album. It's just so lovely to reminisce of old memories and look at old photos of, I know, yourself or your family. Make a memory box. So I've had a few memory boxes over my lifetime, and I've now expanded it into like a big ottoman, which is like a big kind of like a seat that you lift up and then you put stuff in, full of my memory stuff. I actually do need to kind of maybe put it somewhere else, I'm not really sure, but it's so lovely if you make a memory box, because all your precious items and all your memories can be in one place, and then when you ever want to look through them, then you know where they are. Call a friend that you haven't spoke to in a while, or even someone you have spoke to, maybe someone you go to school with, but maybe like your best friend or something, just someone who makes you feel happy or that you want to have a long chat with. I'm going to be calling my good friend Delara this weekend, and oh, I love her so much and I miss her so much. She goes to uni and I just haven't seen her since January because of lockdown, and it makes me so sad. But we're gonna have a lovely catch up this weekend, so that'll be super nice. Go to a cafe if you can with COVID rules. Go to a cafe, get a nice warm drink or a cold drink, it's up to you. Get a piece of cake, just have a good time, sit in the cafe, and you could either go and like meet a friend there, or you could just sit and relax and think about life. Okay, some of you are really gonna not like me for this, for mentioning the C word, Christmas. But basically you could plan what Christmas presents you're gonna buy people. Go online, have a little browse around, maybe screenshot them things if you're on your phone, just screenshot them if you think that someone would like that, and then write down who you're gonna give it to, like, and then you could maybe even order some presents already if you wanna get really organized. Leading on from that, you could do some online shopping. I feel like just treat yourself. If you haven't bought something for yourself in a while, maybe it'll be good to buy yourself something that you've maybe wanted in for a very long time, or just have a little browse around. That's what I do most of the time. I usually add like so many things to my baskets and then never actually buy them. Make a gift for a friend. This would be such a lovely thing to do, even if it's not their birthday or anything like that. You could still just make them a lovely gift, maybe something that's like crafty, like a card, or just anything that would make them feel happy or special. And it could be like a really nice reminder just to say thank you so much for being a great friend, and that would be so sweet. My final suggestion is to do karaoke. Oh my goodness, I did karaoke with my sister a couple weeks ago and it was so much fun. We just sang our hearts out. They are all my suggestions for things you could do on an autumn rainy day, or just a day in at your house or wherever you are. They're just some suggestions of things you could do, because I feel like these are kind of also ideas of things you could do if we do end up going into lockdown again, which I really hope we don't. But just saying, if we did, or just in general, and you're bored and you don't know what to do, then there are some ideas for you all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded very consistently recently. I've been back at school, I've been going to work sometimes as well after school, and also I'm doing A-levels now, so there's a lot more work, and yeah, I haven't really been as consistent, and I do miss uploading so much. I'm back on the game now. I've not been off the game. I've been still filming and editing, even when I haven't been like uploading as much. I've still been doing things to do with YouTube. I've just kind of had to slow down a little bit because I have got a lot to do with school and things outside of YouTube. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!